Today I'm back out flying the Cinelog 30V3, and it's been a while since I've flown FPV because I went on a camping trip, and I'll pop up like a little minute montage clip here, and then after that montage I'll tell you a really weird story about what happened with the drones when I was out there. This is what it's like to portage the French River for the weekend! Woo! Wow, it's good, eh? It's like better than tap. So as you can tell in those videos there, we were doing like a portaging trip on the French River in Ontario. And I wasn't sure if I could bring my drones or not, like that big Pelican case. I was thinking about it, considering it, and I said, you know what, like I'm just gonna bring my mini drone out with me, not worry about having to bring all my gear and batteries and stuff, even though I really regret it, and I probably could have, because it was a pretty easy portage, like just right down the river. Probably took like 45 minutes of flat water to get to the campsite, and then it was just a beautiful campsite after that. But I took my mini drone up. I was standing by the river holding the mini drone in my hand, controller connected to it, everything was fine with it. Took it up, it started going out a little bit and said controller or drone disconnected from controller, dropped right down into the water. Luckily I was able to grab it, pulled the battery out of it right away, waited a little bit, put the battery back in. It turned on, connected to the controller, and then when I went to go take the drone up again, I was holding it in my hand, and then the motor started going crazy, like full speed, and I was like actually pulling the drone down. The drone eventually slowed down and stopped in my hand, but if I would have let go, the drone would have shot right up in the air, and I don't know what happened after that. Luckily I still have the mini drone. I'm gonna do some tests with it. I don't even know like how to test that out. Like, should I do it inside? Maybe in the garage or something, where if it sends up and hits the roof, it can just like fall down and I don't lose it or cause any safety issues, like flying up in the sky and then dropping somewhere randomly. But that's what's going on with my drones and stuff, and why I haven't been posting the last couple days. But we're back out here with the Cinelog. We're gonna fly it around. We're at this spot by the water now. So the last time we flew this drone, we were like further down the park, and we found this water over here, and it looked actually really nice. I wasn't expecting it to look that nice. So we're gonna take the drone up, try to get some nice cinematic shots with the Cinelog today, and just see what happens. All right, so before we head over the water, I'm just gonna do like a little test flight around here, make sure everything's feeling good with the drone, nothing's wrong with it or anything. It's been a couple days since I've flown it. Seems good. And then yeah, this one's a little bit slower than my freestyle one, so I gotta remember that too, but I think we're good to just start heading out over here. And just kind of pick like a cool line to do, really. So we'll head far this way and kind of see how far we can get before losing signal, and kind of get low and fly on the way back. We also have 4 battery packs with us today, so we can try some different stuff out here. We'll try to get low here. I'm just worried about the reception, like going right behind all these trees and stuff, but it seems like we're fine. No signal issues at all yet. So that's good. Head through this way. And then we're behind these trees over here somewhere. So we'll just cruise through over the water. It'd be cool to find like a little hole in the trees pop out of there and go into, so we'll kind of find that too. Start slowing down here. Gotta watch for people too here. There's a lot of people out enjoying the nice day. It's a beautiful day to fly too. So I'm thinking, yeah, like I want a little bit of a bigger gap. Like this is like perfect here, I'd say. We can head through this way. Okay, so that's a good spot to fly through for like a longer one. Where can we start now though? That looks nice too. Just further back, low against the grass here. So we're starting further back here. Head through this gap, revealing the water. That was a nice shot. Cool. It looks like there's a lot more people on this side of it, so I guess we'll kind of stick to where we are. But we'll go again for like that low flight over top of like the rocks here, the shore, I guess. Also got some birds in the water we got to be aware of. People over there, coming through this way. The clouds reflecting off the water looks really cool. Nice blue water over here. How far can we go this way? Like even over top of these trees and kind of like a little dive down would be a pretty cool shot too, I think. Yeah, it looks nice that way. I can't tell which way looks better. I think this way might, because the sun's behind us here, I think. I'm gonna go this way a bit. Cool. Head over these trees. Bring it in for a landing now and switch the battery out. I don't want to be flying with a low battery at all over water. Try to land on the table here. Nice landing. All right, that was a good first battery pack there. It looks really nice out there, just getting more comfortable, maybe try some different things there. I like that little gap that's right in front of us too. That's like a perfect gap, not too big, not too small, and just looks great on the other side. So we'll get another battery pack plugged in here, see if there's anything else we can find when we're out here too, and just try to get some more cinematic shots today. Okay, so here we go for battery pack number 2. We'll start by going this way again. Maybe we'll try to heading like right in the center of the water. It'd be so cool if a boat was coming down at one point too. I just don't know how low I can get. The water's kind of like pretty trippy right here. I can't really tell how high up I am. I know I'm like higher than the water, but I can't tell how high. Fly over this way too. Just try to get cool long motions off the top of those trees there. We'll head back this way, kind of do the same thing. It definitely looks better when you get closer to the trees. So I think we'll kind of go like this. Maybe one of these big ones up here and do a little dive down to the water. We'll try this one behind us again. Just don't like that fence in it. So we'll start here. Like, I know I can get closer to the water, I just don't really want to. But I think it would look a lot better if I did get closer. We'll come through this way again. And then we'll go for that gap in the tree here. I just don't really know what to do like after that though. It's just like emptiness. Like it looks nice, but I feel like I can make it more dynamic somehow. I just don't know how. Maybe I'll try like sticking closer to the shore. Like doing a hard left when I come out of that gap. That didn't really work out. Check out these geese. Maybe we'll finish this battery pack off by just flying through some trees here. It's really dark in here, can barely see anything, but it's a little bit sloppy. I'm gonna bring it in for another landing here. Close to the edge there, but didn't crash it. All right, battery pack number 3 here. Some people just showed up at our gap spot, so don't think we can do that anymore, but you just head around this way, fly around the park a bit. Yeah, it's like a really nice location. I just don't really know what to do. Besides just flying over, back and forth over the water, but at least it looks nice. And like there's people everywhere too. Oh, starting to get low signal there. Maybe we can head like close over these trees here. Dive down this way. That wasn't that bad, and that looked kind of nice. So I'll head back this way and do the same thing in that big tree right when we start losing a little bit of signal. So it was these 2 big ones here, I think, right? Yeah, we're kind of went right through it. Try that again here. And then slowly down to the water, nice. Fly over this way. Head up here. And then back around this way. Yeah, I like that one. That was a cool little line we just made there. Coming around here. That bridge is nice, so maybe like another day I'll go like underneath that bridge. Another little spot we can try. Starting to lose goggle signal here. Bring it back. Right through this stuff. Over here. Kind of going like back and forth almost. I like the going back and forth. Maybe we'll try that again. I'll put a new battery pack in here. A little bit of a hard landing, but I'm starting to feel like these camera angles are getting a little bit too like low for me. I don't know if it got bumped or something, but it seems to be moving kind of slow. So I might have to, it looks like I can just put an Allen key in there and kind of crank it back a bit. Just a few degrees, that's all I need really. Just feels a little bit slow now. Okay, here we go. I kind of want to do like that back and forth thing through the trees, so we'll kind of start this way. Kind of pick our gaps through the trees that we want to go through. That was pretty fun there. A little bit too fast for my liking over water. Heading through this way. Doing a nice low flight in here. Turn around, do the same thing this way, and just scared of people. Get nice and low here. And this gap looks open. It's kind of cool with the seagull going across. Dude, that was so sick. Oh, my heart stopped for a second. I'm gonna bring it in now. That was so cool. I wasn't talking because I was just locked in, trying to get as low as possible, and I think it turned out like perfect there. Oh, that one goose at the end there was way too close. Way too close. Ah, why does it do that? This thing's a savage when it lands, man. That was a really good flight there at the end. Holy, that goose clip. Make sure I stop the recording so I don't lose it. I'm very happy with that one. That's it for the video today. Maybe we'll go down to that bridge in a couple days from now and try to scope that out. But if you like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.